Morning guys, welcome back to another epic video. We are on our way to pick up that MG X Power. I'm not going to get into it too much now. We're going to get it loaded on the truck. The guy doesn't want his location given out, so we are going to be loading it without filming it, I'm afraid. But as soon as we get back to the yard, or if we stop on the way back, we'll have a little walk around it and we'll tell you the plans for it today. So that's the plan. Let's get there, get it on the back of the truck and get back to the yard. That out. I don't think we're going to be seeing another one of these anytime soon. Only 22 of these SVRs ever built. And not one of them is the same. Every single one is different. As you would have seen there on that little bit of time lapse, it was very, very difficult to unload. It only just fitted on the back of my truck. Right, to start this video, guys, the car is not ours, but I did feature it in a previous video earlier on in the year, and so many of you reached out and said, Rob, we want to know more, we want to see more of this car. So I'm going to explain a little bit about whose car this is and why we've got it. The reason we've got this car is because you guys wanted to see it. It belongs to a very, very good friend of mine, and it has been off the road since 2017. That's when the MOT ran out, and he hasn't used it since. He's got other projects on the go. Now my friend, he's a real nice guy, and he's so busy helping everyone else out and getting everybody else's jobs done, he never really gets the time to get on his own projects or, you know, keep things like this on the road. And he didn't need to use it anyway. It's quite a special thing and it doesn't come out very often. It was very, very popular on the channel. A lot of people did ask questions about it. I'd love to feature it on the channel, and we would love to recommission the car for you at no cost to you, i.e. let's go and have it all valeted up. I said to Chris, we get it on the ramp, we go right through it, we take it over, we get an MOT put on it. He does help me out quite a lot, and he did give us that car. So it is the absolute least we can do. But of course, it really, really benefits us because all of you guys do want to see this car and you want to know more about it. So that is our plan. I am literally going to jump in it now, whip down and have it all valeted, because it is booked in for an MOT in a few hours. Because I would like to get this car returned back today. We haven't got the room for it, and it is worth a lot of money. Really, really a lot of money. So we just don't want it here. We want to get it back to him. But the plan is, go down now, get it valeted. We want to get it clean because it's filthy, and we don't want to turn up to MOT like that. And so we're just going to put it on the ramp and go through it. But we are going to get it cleaned first. It is a little bit round the wrong way, but I do want to get down there, get it done, so that side of it is ready if we've quickly got to throw the wheels back on and get it down the MOT. So I'm going to whip down, drive it down there, have it valeted, bring it back. We're going to get it on the ramp, strip all the wheels off it, go right through all the brakes, all the lights, the washers, the wipers, all of it, and then get it over for an MOT. As you can see, it does need a really good clean. So a couple of you just reached out to me on Instagram and said, Rob, we want to see a cold start. And it was running this morning, so it's not going to be a real mega cold start, but we'll let that choke cut out and we give it a few revs. Sounds beautiful. temperature. We just wait for that to come up a little bit. I'm going to cut out. As soon as the temperature comes up, we give it a few revs. Press on the accelerator because I've got to stand here by the exhaust. Give it a couple of little blips, mate. Sounds incredible. Let's go and get it cleaned, and then we'll bring it back to the yard and we'll talk a bit more when we're stripping all the wheels off. Got back from the car wash, and as you would have seen there, it absolutely tipped it down. And although it looks really nice from this far away, it's absolutely filthy again now. It does keep spitting. Then the sun comes out and it's spitting again. I can't really, you can see how dirty it is. Just all of the wash off of the road just made it plastered again. But it does look incredibly good, nice and shiny on camera. Really, I should have pulled it into the sun, but I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that there. See the three different colours that the paint's changing. It's so beautiful. It's such a lovely colour. At one minute it looks blue, then it looks purple, and then it looks gold. It's just lovely. Guys, I will just quickly mention, don't forget, this is my friend's car. It's not for sale and it will never be for sale. And this is his own registration, so you know, don't bother doing any reg checks. It's not worth it to you. You're just wasting precious time. It is his own personal car, so I really do like it, and I love the sound of it. It sounds incredible. Let's get it in the workshop, get it up in the air, get all four of those wheels off, go right through it, and then get it over for that MOT. But I will just show you inside before I do that, because obviously we did have it valeted and it has come up quite nice inside. They have cleaned it all and it's got rid of all that dust. This is one of our new caps from the merch, if anybody wanted one. I'm going to give it to my friend for his grandson, so you can't really see a lot, but yeah, it's come up really nice. They do a fantastic job down there. I'm well happy with it. That's enough waffle. Let's get in that workshop and go through it. Do any more time lapse because that's kind of defeating the object of seeing the car and seeing as much of it as we possibly can. But you can probably hear Chris in the background. We've got it jacked up. We're just going round. You would have seen on that previous little bit of time lapse, I've checked all the lights, the wipers, I've topped all the washers up, we've checked the oil, etc. He's going to pull all the wheels off and we're just going to pull one off at a time, go round and check each and every one of them. But this is the engine that's in it, and it's a Ford, obviously V8, and they put this engine in the Mustang V8 32 valve. And it actually says on quite a lot of the little plastic bits, I mean, they're all telltale sign for Ford anyway. You can see that badge there. The engine could do with a really nice detail. It is quite dusty, but then it has been sat in that garage for quite some time. Chris has just got his torch out. I mean, the brake calipers could do with a refurb, and that's just the lacquer lifting on them that's made them go like that, isn't it? Yeah. As soon as you have a little scratch away at them, it all starts peeling off. So they'd look really nice with a nice new paint job. All poly bushes round it. I shouldn't think you'd want anything else apart from poly bushes. But so, I didn't realise until obviously Chris got right into the book and started showing me how they built it and how much of it was carbon fibre, and it is literally the whole body shell. He's got the book here, and he actually found, sorry, bear with me a second, Chris, was it right in the back? Yeah. The chassis number for this car. 127, right at the back. And chassis number 127 this car is. And chassis number 127, customer SVR, right hand drive, 5 litre manual, 6 speed, and the body colour is fantasy. We did say 127, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah. Customer, it does actually say the customer's name in here somewhere. Oh, there. Kevin Howe was the chap that ordered this car new. And my friend that owns the car was telling me that Kevin Howe's actually something to do with MG that built the car. So that's not something that I can get into, but Chris said this book's so interesting. He read it years ago, and luckily he still had it. So I will put a link for this book in the description if anyone does want to read through it. If Chris said it was very interesting, then there's not a doubt in my mind it would have been very interesting. So yeah, that's the plan for it. We're going to walk around. We're not going to time lapse it, and I'm not going to film all 4 corners, but we're just going to go around, make sure there's no perished rubbers, no knocking or donking, no leaking from the shops, and then we'll be running it over for an MOT. Shame I went and got it washed, but as you can see outside today, it had to be today this happened to us when we wanted to do this video. Because although this car's purple, when you catch it in another light, see there, it's a completely different colour. And then when you catch it in another light, it goes gold. Sorry, I'm having to speak up. The rain is horrendous. I'm going to leave it there for a second. We're going to get all the wheels in. MOT was a success there, guys. Obviously, I couldn't film any of it. They didn't want me to. And we got all the way there, and Chris had to borrow his van and drive all the way home to get the orange number plates. I took everything out of it to go and have it cleaned. I've driven it over there with them black and white number plates on it, and he said, mate, that's no good. I know I'm shouting a little bit and I've left the window down. I wanted you to hear it, but I know you're going to struggle to hear me, but listen to that 5 litre. Absolutely sounds incredible. I'm going to slow down a little bit so that we can put our foot down a little bit. The sound of it just sounds beautiful. Morning now. It was such a weird day yesterday. We couldn't have picked a worse day to record that video. 1 minute it was beautiful sunshine, the next minute it was absolutely tipping it down, and like that, like a switch, it was sunny again. So it was really, really horrible to do that video because there was so much more of it that I would have liked to have shown. But anyway, we ended up getting back yesterday, and it was a mad rush to get that car dropped back and then get back to the yard. So we got back last night about 6 o'clock, and you know, it completely slipped my mind that we hadn't shut the video down or finished it. So I've had to get up this morning, come into the yard and get this video finished. I know there's probably a lot more of that car that you did want to see, and if you do, please let us know in the comment section, because it's not a problem for us to go and get that car again. Excuse me. We've dropped it back. It's got an MOT now. He said he's probably going to be taxing it, taking it off a sawn and using it a bit this summer. So it's not really going to be an issue for us to get that car again and do a bit more on it. It just would have been really nice to get right into it and show a lot more of like the raw carbon inside it. It was beautiful, but we just didn't get the time to do it. It was all a bit of a rush. So unfortunately, that is the end of the video on that car. We got to see a lot more than we did in that garage, so I hope that that's okay. That is the end of today's video. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do give us a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it, and it shows your appreciation. Check out the merchandise. The link is in the description. And again, as usual, for the little sneak peeks, Instagram is Salvage Rebuilds. I've put the link for that book in the description. Like, subscribe and share on all your social networking sites. Thank you all again, and we'll see you very soon in the next one.